Giggity, 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 goo. What's up, YouTube? We're going to do some V2. The last couple days, I've been doing some V2. Had some unlucky runs, but a lot of times just drama happened at the house in the background, and I didn't want y'all to hear it. So I just ended up cutting the video, and yeah, I really haven't been posting as much as I wanted to post. Anyways, wanted to talk about a couple things. One thing is something that I was talking to Altai with a second ago about the seasons and my theory on it. And as much as people might be quitting on this next season coming out because they don't realize that it's going to do this, everything you're making now isn't going to go away. It's going to go back to try server, right? You're probably going to have to delete a character over there to fit yours in. And then they're going to come out with Season 3 after 2 months. And we're all going to start over again on Season 3. Then you're going to make another character. Then you're going to delete one from try. And then at the end of the season, you're going to morph it right back into that account. So now you should have 3 awesome characters. One from Season 1, one from Season 2, one from Season 3. Secondly, it's going to introduce a new dungeon, possibly even a new set of gear, like weapon, armor, I'm hoping. If not, cool, it doesn't matter. G12 is pretty cool. It might be able to compete with the 10s over there. I doubt it, though. I don't think so. We're going to need some sick G12s to compete with those 10s. But I think they're going to come out with a new one. That being said, with a new dungeon, a new way of getting up there, and possibly a Server 3 being no PvP, it allows players to, without going to Ghost Castle, without having to go to these PvP zones, to get to the point to be able to fight on try server after like a month, like a normal game should. You won't be able to kill everyone in a month, but you'd be able to not die instantly in a month or two. And you could actually bring in a market in that thing. You know, it allows people to have a market without having plus 10s. Or, like, you can't put a plus 10 in a stall. So stalls are like redundant. They're for new players, and that's it. It just separates the market entirely. This will open it all up back into an RPG game. That all being said, with us being able to compete with that, I believe on Season 3 it might be the final season. I'm hoping. Like, that is what my what I've been thinking lately, because 3 means 3 perfect characters. 3 also means enough time to bring out the next set of content, which is like the V4 and all that, which I've heard of V4 maps all over Google, but I haven't ever heard of like V5, V7. I mean, I've seen stupid pictures, but I doubt it. But, you know, maybe they're going to stop at V4 for a while, and we're going to go on the try server for like a year, and then they might come up with seasons again, or just a broad update. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they turn this into a real MMO. Like, it already is the best MMO in the world. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like, after Season 3 comes out, if they were to just bring up an update to release new content instead of seasons, now that we're all strong enough to be able to fight together, it would just turn this into a grind that we could sit in for life. Literally have a storage full of plus 10s after a couple years. The gods are the gods are actually gods. And what that does is, those gods that have a storage full of plus 10s will every once in a while go to the main town and be like, alright, drop in a plus 10 in 30 minutes, but first we drop 3,000 red hearts, you know, and then they go around town and drop and shit. They have those drop events. Those were fun. I know when I was a new player and I saw somebody saying, drop event server 3, I was like, oh my fuck, let's go. I would bail on my party. I would say fuck off to people I was helping. I was power leveling people and I would just fucking disappear. I'm like, I'm there to drop this shit, because I knew I was a blue mage at the time. I could just blizzard everywhere and just shift. And I was looting shit when it was being dropped, and I always guaranteed myself loot in those drop parties. And I've actually gotten a plus 10 that way. I've had a couple back in the day, but that was one of the ways, because they had a lot of people dropping those things after they started duping them. But we also had rich players do it too. Not saying just the dupers, but it would bring back that too. It would bring back the super rich. And it's fine to have super rich. Who cares if they open up a stall that's worth 20 billion for half the cost of everyone else? It'll give everyone else those prices so they can resell it later when that guy's not doing it. He's not going to do it forever. It creates that rich guy in the market. We need all these things. So anyways, that was my belief on what the seasons thing is going to be for. And hopefully it's going to end on season 3. I know there's going to be a season 3, and that's going to suck restarting, but we still got another month and a half or so on here, then another 2 months on Try Server to get our asses kicked, and maybe get some more stock going. I'm going to make this season all about getting money. That's what this is about right here. This is all about just having this, because if I leave this on Try and then start a new character on season 3, and then I come back to Try and I have this is raw currency. This will be good. This will be all right for any time any point of the game, because it's turf cash currency. Pouches. They never go bad. So, all that being said, on season 3, I'm going to do relatively the same thing, and then at the end of season 3, the nice thing about season 3 is I'm going to hope that they don't do season 4. So on season 3, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to try and make that character and invest everything into it. Probably put a good couple billion into the character right away. And this will be a little bit slower progression, but my character will get really beefy really quick. Because that'll probably be my main forever, you know. I haven't decided on a Blade or Red Mage again. That's going to have to be decided then. I might even go Blue Mage, just for the pure fact is I can always whip out my prophecy stuff and be a complete dick for a day. And I just love that button. I love the fucking asshole button. I used to do that with Egg Party Server 2, and then just sit out there, and then people would go in there to like, I'm gonna level, and then they get hit like 15 times, and like, I don't know what that was, but I'm inside. And then they look at their inventory like, what the fuck happened? I had 600 mil. I've been saving all month. And it's like 80 now. Like, I hit them like 25 times, like really fast. I just built all in dexterity. It was just a super fast black mage. It was like Ice Flower 3 times a second. He was potioning before he had to realize that he was actually losing. He should have just let himself die. But you don't know that. It's too late. Alright, what we're going to do. And I actually started carrying all restat gems, Delthros choice gems, and level down scrolls. I kind of, like, I've had people ask for these. Yesterday, I literally bought one so somebody could buy it. And I had 2 other people ask for it. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to put it in my shop. Secondary skill, I had 2 people last night ask me for one. When are you going to carry these? When are you going to carry them? I'm like, okay, tomorrow. So, yeah, now we got those. Alright, so we're going to definitely... No, we got drop scrolls. We got 6 of them. Let's see. Definitely need V2s. Let's grab 5 of those. Whoa, not 595. Let's go 5. Scary thing about putting out too many zeros in my booth is you could probably pick up 300 scrolls all of a sudden. Like, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Yeah, I definitely need Pet Revive, just in case. I'm just going to grab 1, because I don't believe I'll die, but if I die, I don't want to go back to my shop right yet. I did like the run speed scrolls. We have 5 with us right now. That'll be good for right the second. I did like them, though. We're going to use them more often. I'm going to grab a Pet XP. Again, only grab what you need. No reason to grab extra. Let's grab 10 of these. I was like not lowering the price or anything, just giving my shop that big number added, 195 million. That puts up my total sales to 210 million right now, even though technically I only made 15 million in the last 10 minutes it's been open. But still, when I look over, I'm like, ooh, 210 mil. Kind of makes me feel like I have better luck. I don't know. We rely on a lot of things for luck in this game. And I always browse the shop. As I say, it's always a good idea to check. Never know what someone's going to put in their shop for too cheap. And when they do, it's nice to be there with some money. It doesn't look like anybody's giving me anything too cheap today. What? No, I thought those were the trans metals. I was like, no way. Because those are supposed to be 5 mil each. But there's no way a level that low would just actually pick those up. But whatever. Yeah, those almost a good enough deal to just buy them and try and see if they get upgraded, but nah. Those are good enough to buy, but I don't really like buying out of the pouch. Yeah, that was pretty pathetic shop finding, but I think it disconnected recently, so there's really not that many shops. Let's go kill stuff. Always make sure you buff up. As you can see, my drop scroll did not go through. Let's pop a run speed scroll just for the hell of it. Make sure I'm full on Marvs. Pull my pet XP and feed my pet. Nope, doesn't need it. Alright. That is all. Let's pop a... Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. And I think I'm good with getting here now. Like, I got lost so many fucking times. I don't know how I get lost so easily. It's just, I'm like, ooh, something shiny, and then I'm done. Like, I'm gone. Like, I was helping. I dragged like 4 people out here just so I could like say, hey, you pick up all the armors, it's free. And one guy I gave like 4 red honor pouches to, so he could actually make himself like a +5 set. He just picked up Ultima for a little bit, and then he picked up everything to fill up his inventory, and then we left and he dropped it off and we did it again for a couple times. But the first time I went out here, it took me like 15 tries to figure out where the fuck I was going. I was so annoyed. That shit pissed me off. So yeah, that kind of taught me how to get here. I'm a lot better with it now. A lot. I know where I'm going. Hopefully this time there isn't somebody here, because I remember this spot I don't like to buff up until I get here anymore, because I waste too much in scrolls when I just buff up and then there's somebody here and I don't want to be the asshole who just steals their spot. Because yeah, with the +9 Ultima staff and Meteor Shower, unless it's another red mage, there's a good chance you can get most of the kills. And you could take the spot from them, piss them off. But like last night I had Mathematics here. I'm not about to piss off a Mathematics tribe member right now. It's like, I know that's going to bite me in the ass. Especially since one day I do kind of like want to be in Mathematics. Or one of the bigger tribes. Just so I could be in the more powerful named. So I could do Ghost Castle every once in a while. One versus all of them is kind of like, no, I'm good. It's going to take too long. Huh. I could kite them for 10 hours and see if I run out of potions last because I've got the most. But I'm pretty sure they're richer. So yeah, I'm not going to fight Mathematics. Not right now. But maybe one day we'll be in the same tribe and it'll be alright. Then we can do Ghost Castle farming videos again. Yeah. For some reason my nose is all stuffy today. I think I was from cuddling with the cat yesterday. And yeah, now I'm like, yeah. It's all sorts of fun. Yeah, I'm not getting any luck here. Give me some copper and some nickel and some fucking, yeah, weapons. That's what I'm thinking of. Huh. Jesus. Come on, puppy. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh my god. Nothing? Really? You are an asshole, my friend. Although there is the lucky spider. The lucky spider is here to save the day with 3 weapons. I couldn't tell you how many times this bitch has dropped me 3 weapons. And this time, not even fucking one. Not a nickel, not a copper, not a weapon, not a fuck you. Alright, let's try that again with this room. You know, these spiders drop me something. Except for this fucker. He keeps getting in the corner, and the only way to hit him is to, like, find the spot that he's actually standing in. Because he's not standing where he thinks he's standing, because he's running in place. So it looks like he's over there, but he's really, like, in front of you. Or beside you. So you gotta, like, blindly cast it against the wall or something, and then all of a sudden he just starts walking towards you like, hell yeah, that's me. You found me. Maybe that's, like, the Matrix way of hiding. It's like I'm just hiding in the coding. You think I'm here, but I'm really over here. Because in this moment, we are in the Matrix. We are in a computer game. Oh my Jesus, what the hell, man? No copper, no nickel. No weapons, man. That's what we're here for. 1, 2, let's break this at 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, fuck you. I knew that was gonna break, bitch. We got 1 weapon and we broke it. This is pathetic. But I said the same thing yesterday and I was getting pissed off. I got a bunch of weapons, but they were all breaking. And then all of a sudden I make like 4 +8s. I'm like, alright. So, and then I broke them because I'm retarded. I broke a lot of +8s. I'm up to like 20 in a row again now. So I'm thinking of stopping and just selling a bunch of +8s for a while. Seeing, because 20 +8s, I'm talking like 3-4 billion gold I just threw away. I could have bought 3 +9s with that. Like, shit. And that money at that time would have been worth billions now, because that money would have already flipped. It would have been worth 2 billion. So I mean, that would have been 6 billion gold in my hands, versus still no +9. So fuck that. I'm done. I'm gonna do +9s later. Maybe if I get up to like 20 +8s or 30, and they're not selling, I'll just burn them all and see if I get a bunch of +9s, and then we'll do a video on it and everything. It'll be crazy. And if I get like 5 +9s, I'll be like, what? Freaking out, screaming and bitching. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So yeah, that'll be cool. If not, we'll sell them as we get them, and then we'll be a lot richer. Either way, it would be cool. I like money. So any way I get money, that's my goal right there. In the long run, isn't that what it's all about? That, you know, love and stuff. 3, 4, 5. You're a dick fuck. I hate when they break so quick. Die, 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 die. Oh shit. Buying stuff clock for MSAs. I don't care what you're buying it for. Don't say that. He's like, buying it for an RM staff 1712. I'm like, I saw that and I'm like, is he selling one? Let me see what I can offer him. Here is my TC Mart. You have it. I will give you that for your staff. If you had a 17 MSA, 12 MA staff, I would just be like, alright, here's my TC Mart. You are allowed my TC Mart. I would restart my TC Mart for that. That'd be alright. It would be hard because I would have hell of a competition, but still. I would definitely do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, come on, man. Why do you gotta hurt me like that? Nickel. I said nickel, not nigga. Aha. Ah. Let's go. Ah, fuck. Ooh, bow. Elbow. Oboe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're a dick. Won't even make +6. What a failure. You not get A on replica. You fail. Shit. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Really? I got cashews? I got all excited for a second. I was like, oh, I got coppers and nickels and stuff. But no. Coppers and nickels are like kind of like pennies and like they're all basically worth a nickel. And they're definitely worth picking up. I just post them for 1.5 million and they sell eventually. And generally they don't sell until you get a whole bunch of them, and then they sell all at once. So I mean, hey, that's like kind of like the best way to sell them anyway. Alright, let's break this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. I'm gonna get there someday. Alright. My run speed scroll's going away. My train's going away. My buffs are going away. I'm about to turn into a different person. Ooh, chai sword. That was weird. Alright. Run! Ooh, what's that? You're just a guard. You ain't dropping shit. Hi. You can't prove nothing. I ain't high. Alright. Hopefully we get something here. We need some weapons. This is terrible. You're a dick. Alright, let's try the next one. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're an asshole. Well, that's one bag down. And that was a really bad bag. That was an unlucky bag. That's all. That's all that was. But remember, one cool thing to remember about blue tier farming is, what did they cost you? For me, I pay 11 mil, 12 mil, sometimes 10 mil a bag. Generally they cost that 15 mil, 16 mil, 20 mil. It doesn't really matter. But they make you like 400,000 per. You could pay like 20 mil a bag and it's still free. Because as you break them, you get the shards, and then you sell the shards as a supreme for 180 million. You can get 200 million for them. They sell either way overnight. So it's worth it 100%. No matter if you break everything, you double your money. Especially with me, because I'm only paying 10 mil a bag. So I could break everything, and then I make 20 mil a bag. I double my money to break it all. So right now I'm breaking it to double my money, and if I happen to make anything cool, I got something cool. So if I get 6 plus 8s, that's not only all profit, but I still also get, so 10 bags, 100 mil, I'm going to make 200 mil. That means I'm going to make 100 mil out of these 10 bags. Then, well, no, I'm going to sell it for 180 million. 10 bags cost me 200 mil, so I'm going to make 180 million. 10 bags cost me 100, yeah. So I make 80 million from that. And then I make 4 plus 8s, let's say, or 3 plus 8s, let's say. 3 plus 8s plus 100 million is 550 million profit. And I can burn through this in an hour and a half. And that's if I'm unlucky, and that's if I don't try plus 9. Like, I could get more than 3 plus 8s, I could get 4 or 5. I could also get a plus 9 if I try to upgrade them. And then all of a sudden I made $1 billion or $2 billion in an hour. Like, it's quick. And worst case scenario, you broke it all. You still doubled your money. I mean, you always got to look at it that way. Yeah, you lost a lot. And if you add up everything you lost, you're going to drive yourself crazy, because you're like, man, I lost out on billions. Like, I've broken billions in the last couple weeks. Just an unbelievable amount of plus 8s and BT Supremes. I broke 45 or so BT Supremes and at least 100 or 200 plus 8s. Like, they just keep fucking breaking. But I am making plus 9s, just not nearly at the rate I should be. The Ultima staff really killed me. Like, trying to get this plus 9, I just kept breaking. Every Ultima staff I ever got to plus 8, I just broke it. Just because fuck it. And it's gonna make it eventually. And that's what I did on that one video. I just said, I was literally just throwing it on there just to break the staff. And the staff didn't break, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Because I just wasted so much. Now I can actually sell the BT Supremes, and it makes these bags free again. Because fuck using them. They're the exact same thing as having another plus 8. So why not just throw it on a plus 8? A plus 8 I get 140 mil for. A BT Supreme I get 180 to 200 million for. So you tell me. Unless you're not farming plus 8s and you don't have access to more plus 8s, it's always better to just buy another plus 8. Literally. Just see a plus 8. Like, I bought a plus 8 for 100 mil earlier. You can get that, drop it on there, and if it works, it's the same as using a BT Supreme, but it costs you 100 mil. instead of 200 or 180. 4, 5, broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, it broke.